the struggle to undermine the dollar in the world were part of it. We welcome that effort. That one currency.
Good day and welcome to another episode of Toya's Politics, where we keep you up to date with politics around Africa. Let's discuss the issue of one currency in Africa. Last night, Julius Malema spoke with journalists regarding this issue. Again, if you still remember, Julius Malema spoke about how the EFF wants to lead the whole of Africa as the United of Africa, where they will have one currency, one economy, one parliament, one president, and one judiciary. Before we get to what Malema said last night, please stay with me and refresh by listening to this from when he was re-elected as the president of the EFF.
Borderless continent. We need a continent with one currency. We need a continent with one parliament, which has got teeth and it will bite and hold the executives in countries accountable. And ultimately, we need one African president. We need United States of Africa. We supported and we continue to support those ideals of brother leader Gaddafi. We are following in the footsteps of those leaders. We are not saying they were perfect, some of them, but there are a lot of teachings that come from our leaders in the continent which
One thing about Julius Malema is that he has a backbone and definitely stands for what he believes in. So you can see that this is a party mandate. Last time he also said that a united Africa is a threat to imperialism and colonialism. He also slammed African leaders who are working against the dream of a united Africa. He believes this generation must fight for a borderless Africa and create a country out of this continent called the United States of Africa. Now listen to what Julius Malema said last night after watching EFF's theater drama Leruo, which we will review very soon.
One currency for Africa is a one step for the one currency for the world.
Okay.
If we have said this is the globe, why should there be different currency? Because we exist for one goal, and that goal is humanity. The survival of humanity, and not the survival of the few who are the beneficiaries of the capitalist system, with its aim is to enrich very few people. We are for the continental currency as things stand, but the struggle to undermine the dollar in the world were part of it. We welcome that effort. That one currency of Africa must trade with BRICS, Africa to BRICS currency directly without a middleman called dollar, because that's what dollar has been in between currencies, and we didn't understand why we can't trade directly with our own currencies. So we welcome that intervention of China, of Russia, of saying let countries interact and make sure that as we exchange, we use our own currencies. As we trade, let's trade with our own currencies. We were, and we feel vindicated, because we were the first to speak about one currency in Africa. Now people are talking about BRICS, and BRICS goes beyond the borders of the African continent, because we have always been that visionary leadership.
One currency, one central bank. How would that work?
That will be the best. We must all be subjected to the same rules of engagement. All of us must be subjected to the same rules of the World Reserve Bank that tells us this is how all of us must work. Because globalization means that we've become one thing, we've become one globe. Let's do things the same. We shouldn't have a big brother approach who says, I've got more money, my currency is worth more than yours, and therefore you're going to listen.